I said, man, those shoes sold for almost $9,000. You're like, what? Yeah. Sold for $1,000.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this was a heavy hitter. I mean, this was one that when we initially did the preview, it had any bids, or if it did, wasn't much.
Wasn't this much, yeah. Wasn't this much.
But all of a sudden, man, as it got close, I think on the day of the auction, it was already at like $2,000. So we already knew this was going to be a wrap, man. You know, and no pun intended. And you look at what it finished for at $7,500. That's a lot of money, bro.
It's a lot of money. This is one of the ones, man, that, you know, and there's certain posters, man. You know, we were comparing these posters to some of like the old jazz posters, blues posters, rock posters. They kind of have just a certain colors, a certain headliners, a certain artists. And this was one of those posters, man, where it checked every box, man. You know what I mean? It's like you got Nas and Biz Markie, and rest in peace, Biz Markie. You know, you got two heavy hitters, and then but then it just has those colors, they pop. You know, that's one of those things. And you know, you and I was looking at these posters, and we were sometimes I noticed that night we were in awe, because even though we were scanning through them previously, when we were actually in the midst of it during the auction, we were taking second and third looks at it, because we were now looking at it as, am I going to make a purchase? Am I going to make a move on it now instead of just evaluating it? And when you start looking at it much closer, all those things stand out more, man. And so I didn't think it was going to go this high, man. 15,000 probably next 5 years or so, man. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big sale.
Yeah.
What are they asking for it now? 8 or 9? I think like close to
9,000.
See, there it is. So right now they're already asking $10,000.
Yeah, he's trying to make it. Yeah, he's looking to make his money back in the book. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, this is what I call we call this low hanging fruit. This would be the time to start looking for this stuff, man. There were some that caught us off guard.
I thought that was gonna go for much higher, man. I mean,
we were sitting here looking.
Yeah.
You were close to pulling the trigger on this.
Yeah. Really close.
Yeah, I mean, you were like, oh man, you know.
Because let me tell you, not to cut you off, the problem was, remember, I started buying and winning auctions early. And so I already had a budget. And so once I started winning auctions, I was like, man. And there were other items coming up that I knew I wanted to get. So I'm trying, and then remember there was one I ended up not winning that I thought I won. If I had knew I had not won that one, I would have been, especially at that price.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was already piling up. Numbers were piling up. I was like, man, I'm gonna go add. Because we all know, man, it's like, you're looking at $52, which is an absolute steal at $52. But what ends up happening is sometimes, we know like 52 here, 70 here, 120 there, 10 there, 300 here, 25 there. Bro, when that invoice hit, it adds up.
Yeah, real quick, man, real quick. So, yeah, that $52, man. Still, whoever bought this, man, kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you. This is the Def Jam promo poster. So this is actually one of the earliest promo posters for the album. Run DMC. This was the Run.
Run DMC. Yep.
Run DMC down with the King Proof. Copy strike off. This was basically the proof from the shoot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And 12 by 18, $51. This is not early Run DMC. This is probably later in their career. And so this is something that would be a piece. This is a nice piece to have for $51.
This is one of my regrets, man. I actually collect comic proofs. You know how you can buy the actual original proofs, especially some like the 70s comics, Bronze Age comics. Matter of fact, I recently won, I think it was Spirit 12 proof on Heritage, maybe several weeks ago. This one I'm regretting. It's just that some of these items I was really trying to learn as the auction was going on, and that's my fault because we had already done a preview, but it was some I my watch list.
Yeah.
But as we're waiting, remember we had a waiting period, you know, after some of the like the album, the vinyl and the cassette tapes and stuff. So we had like this waiting period until we got to the poster. So now I'm looking at these things and trying to learn and study. This one I might end up regretting, man, because I do collect proofs.